Praise be to thy holy name. Father, your holy words be spoken to me. For this is your words, not mine. This is your vision that you gave me. And let me be able to become and to speak what I have saw, that you have shown me. In the name of Yahushua. Amen. I come to you tonight to tell you of a night vision that I had. Now, Sunday, I had become sick and had pneumonia, and my husband had to take me to the hospital, and they put me in the hospital. Which, Thursday night was my last night in the hospital, because Friday morning I got to go home. But about 3:30 in the morning, the nurse had come in and took my blood pressure and all of that at 3 o'clock. They always have a nice habit of doing that. And then she left, and I was there, praying and praising the Lord. When all of a sudden, my spirit left my body and I ascended up. And as I was ascending, the first area that I was ascending through was a grayish, dark place. I could see trees dead, not alive, no limb, no leaves, no nothing. And I could see animals moving through the forest. And as they would leap from ground to ground, it would be like they'd come down and they'd dissolve into dust, and then they appear again. And I didn't like where I was at. I didn't like it at all. In fact, fearfully, my bones even quaked in my body, but yet I was not afraid. I knew I was covered, I was protected, that I was passing through this realm for a reason. I was being showed something in particular. So when I moved on to the next level, there was this desert, barren desert, no life at all. But yet I could see riders on horses come through the air, and like the animals below in the forest, when they hit the ground, they kind of like dissolve into dust, and then they'd come back up and ride on. And as I was looking around, I could see these angels around about, and they were ashen colored. So I know that they were not the good angels. and there was like a type of material that laid though on things that kind of like glistened and gave a eeriness to the land. And as I moved on up, I seen the mountains, and in these mountains I could see this white glistening stuff on top of them like snow, but everything was in an ashen color. Ashen like death. And so as I moved on out farther, I went out into like space. And when I turned around and to look back at the earth from where I come from, there was these gray angels covering the earth. They were like together on top of each other, covering, and it made it like a shield plumb around the earth, covered every bit of the earth from top to bottom and all around it. These gray things was. Then I turned to my left and I looked out into the outermost parts of space, and I seen this gold band way, way off. But as the gold band was drawing closer to me, I began to see there was angels. Nothing like the grays, but there was glorious angels. And in front of me, as it was coming towards me, I seen a throne with a man-like figure sitting on the throne, glorious, shining like gold, bright. And on each side of the throne, on the left and on the right, a multitude of angels sprang out and surrounded the earth, the universe out there. And they were moving towards me. Then all of a sudden, I seen a large boulder being thrown. And it had a long white tail falling through the earth like somebody had taken it and thrown it. And I watched it as it came and it went past me. And I watched it as it entered into that core of those gray angels headed for earth. And then I heard a voice, very clear and very loud, saying, "The glass ceiling has now been broken." And when I seen that, I looked and I seen these shards of glass breaking and splintering apart. And then, the next thing I knew, it was like I had passed through a golden tunnel being led, but I could not see who it was, led back and laid into my body. And as I come back into my body began to shake and jerk. And I raised my hand up and said, "Help me, help me." And then I come totally out of it. As I've had this night vision, it is a warning to this earth that things are going to be more expanding, and that our King is coming back soon for his bride. But I remember as my friend come and pick me up from the hospital to bring me home Friday, I was very distressed. I mean, it was like I could look up at the sky, and the sky was cast gray. And it was like I could almost see those evil angels looking down upon this earth, and even watching me as I traveled home. This night vision that the Father had me go through is a warning. Be prepared. Be prepared. For the time is now cut short. And Yahushua is coming back for his bride soon. And that kingdom of Satan that I traveled through, as she is taken off of this earth, she is the restrainer right now that's restraining all of this. But as she's taken off of the earth, this dark kingdom is going to totally descend upon earth. Totally descend upon earth. Father, I have spoken your word. I have spoken your words. I have seen what you have shown me. And I have spoken your words. I have put it out there. Prepare your hearts. Cleanse your hearts. Cleanse your hearts. For he is coming back soon. He is coming back soon. Right now, in the name of Yahushua, I plead the blood over this video, and you touch people's hearts. You let them see the truth, that you have a kingdom, and it's a glorious kingdom, and it's coming down, and it is closing in. But Satan also has his kingdom, and it will come down upon the earth as we, the bride, are taken home. Don't wait another day. The things that are happening on earth, as we are seeing, are just going to grow worse. More earthquakes, more destruction. They're just signs, people. They're signs. He's saying, I'm coming, I'm coming. Get your heart ready, or you will be left behind. So I put this out to you, and I plead the blood of it in the name of Yeshua. Amen.